are now listening to the hottest station online, CSIUNC Live Radio.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, 2 grams, you know what I'm talking about? Tiger 2.0, Tiger Tito, whatever you want to call me. Look here, man, I'm finna holler at y'all right quick, man. You know, I'll just be trying to encourage y'all, you know, to get into this online thing, man. It don't matter if you're going to do music or whatever you do. You know, you might, take a lot of pictures and you might think you look good, or you might write poetry or whatever, man. But the case may be the game changing, man. If you is doing music and you're trying to get your music out there, man, y'all gonna have to keep up with the times, man, if you want to compete with the music game. You know what I'm saying? Technology is moving at a rate that, you know, is just moving the game at a fast pace, man, and a lot of cats is still left behind. You know, I know friends who still sitting around talking about, you know, pressing up CDs, man, when I get this album pressed up, or when I get these album covers, or whatever the case may be. You know, technology has made all of those things available for us, man. You know, at a price that all you have to do is have a computer, and just about everybody have a computer at this point, either in their house or on their phone or whatnot. You know, and it's a lot of apps out there that's on your phone where you can actually make beats and record and everything on your phone. So it really ain't no excuse, man. You can be doing everything it is you need to do. But, you know, the topic of the day, man, I've seen a couple articles, you know, that I want to talk about, man. Like, I seen one, you know, the article that I'm going to talk about now is, you know, Waka Flocka got the first music app. I mean, an app that's specifically tailored for artists and his community, you know, and it's basically about him. The artists be connected with him all the time. Like, every time he upload a photo, every time he upload a song or upload an album or a post, you know, the people who get this app, you know, they have it instantly. Soon as he upload the song, you know, they got access to the song. Soon as he post a picture or a video, they got access to that video via through his music app, you know. And the thing about it is, it's crazy that, you know, the labels are moving from albums to apps, you know. And I was thinking that the other day, I was like, you know, it's crazy, man, because I over the past 20 years, I've watched the music evolve, man, from cassettes, you know, to CDs, from CDs to downloads, you know what I'm saying, now from downloads to apps. And it's crazy, man, at the rate how fast music is going. And that's the reason why I be saying, like, the artists today, man, you know, you got to keep up with the times. It's like right now, Waka Flocka is at the head of the game because he the first artist, you know, to come out with his own music app, you know. So he like a pioneer in this whole field, you know, and this whole format of music distribution, because he the first artist. And the killer of it all is it did very, very well, man. The man had 10,000 downloads in the first 2 weeks of its release. I mean, there was free downloads. It was in the free download section on the iPhone store and the App Store. I mean, you know, but that's cool. You know, it's still 10,000 people in 2 weeks download. So that means, you know, the music app thing is gonna work, you know. So, you know, Conduit it's an Israeli company, you know what I'm saying, and they a billionaire, you know what I'm saying, because they make community toolbars and whatnot for people who want to build social sites, social networks and whatnot. But when they come up with this thing, they doing a little deal with Warner Brothers, you know, to do the music app. And they say, you know, this is something that other labels are going to get into too. So it's like, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, y'all have to be ahead of this, you know. If this where the music going, and this where the music distribution is going, this way you also have to go, you know. You have to stop. You have to move away from just CDs and album cover. Cause see, the way I look at it is, that's just spending unnecessary money. You know, you get a computer, man, you can have your own studio. It ain't like back 10, 20 years ago where cats used to pray to get in a studio or whatever, had to spend $500, $600, $700 for a little 4-track machine. And, you know, it ain't like that today. Cats have full studios, man, where they can do everything and anything that the major label can do. I mean, if you think about it, man, the major labels is online just as much as anybody nobody else. I mean, 50 Cent got his own little TV show, This Is 50. He got the This Is 50 website, and his articles on there and his videos on there, and that's what I'm saying, man. You have to create a community online, man. You have to learn how to market and promote your music, man, because if you don't, you're going to get left behind. But anyway, like I'm talking about the apps, man. Like, so what I'm saying, instead of trying to press up some CDs or staying, man, I got this new pack coming in, got 10,000 CDs pressed up, I got 5,000 CDs pressed up. All that money that you spent on that plastic, man, you could have used that for something else. You're not in the business of selling plastic, man. That business there is old, man. So it's like, you're wasting your time, man. You don't even need that. You can put the music online, man, promote it online. People can get it instantly. The thing about it is just creating the buzz and getting it hot. But you have to move forward, man. Y'all should get into making apps instead of trying to focus on making albums. Make you some videos, man. Everything you do, you recording in the studio, film it. You doing shows, film it. You just fooling off. You doing whatever in your leisure. Film it, man, and put it together, man, and keep uploading and keep showing it and build an audience, man, and move forward, though. You got to get forward. Okay, I'm going to move on from that, man, and we're going to take a break right quick, man. I'm going to hit you back in just a minute.
I left out of the studio, and the next day, I go to jail. Which kind of took me into a whole nother direction from the way we may have intended for this project to reach its completion. I'm not looking for people's forgiveness. I'm really not. I'm looking for God's forgiveness.
Alright, now like where I left off, we was talking about Waka Flocka and the apps and the whole reason why you need to be online, man. And like I said, man, it is the game just changing, man. I mean, everything, man. It started with the remember when the ringtones was big and everybody was going ham with the ringtones like it was the new thing. Now it's Instagram, sharing photos instantly. As soon as you take a picture, you can share it with the network, and that's really what it's all about, man. If you can create a community, man, online, bruh, and understand how to create a community and how the internet work and how search engine marketing work and all the little tricks and trade that go along with online marketing, man. If you can just really take the time to get into it, man. I mean, because you online all the time, 24/7 anyway. I mean, you on your Facebooks, you on your Twitters, you on YouTube, and I mean, you're everywhere online, and you spending all these hours online, and you sharing your pictures, and you sharing your songs and your videos. I mean, why not try to make some money from all them hours that you spending online? I mean, if you was on somebody's clock for it, man, you'll be making killer bread, man, because you're putting in hella hours. So you'll be making a lot of money, man, on the time clock if you was getting paid for that. And that's the thing, man. That's what I'm trying to show people, that, if you watch my videos, man, if you listen to the articles, man, I'm trying to teach you and show you how easy it is, man, and it's not rocket science, man. I mean, it take a little time. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not an overnight thing, But if you passionate about something, man, if you love something like your music, I mean, I know you love your music and you're passionate about it. So if you love it like that, why not write some articles about some of the things that and I mean, I don't know how to break it down to you on that level, man, but I'm just saying you need to partake in some of these tools, man. They free tools. You can, man, Google got all kind of tools, man, to where you can do all kind of little different things like Google Voice. You got I mean, man, I can go on and on, brother. I ain't gonna even get into naming all the things, because that'll take up all the time for the show, and that ain't what I want to do, man. But like I said, I'm gonna go on and get into the topic, or the next topic, And the thing is, another reason why you should get into online business, especially if you're an artist or whatnot, because like right now, Drake going through it, with Young Money, his management, company, Aspire, and Cortez is manager, and the whole big old thing, man. It's about Jay Prince, his James Prince from Rap A Lot Records. I know y'all might not know. Some of y'all might do. Some of y'all might not. But James Prince Sr. as son is James Prince Jr. and he was the original manager, for Drake or whatnot. So what happened was, Drake manager James Prince had worked out a little situation with Cortez, which is currently Wayne's manager as well. But anyway, he worked out a deal to where they supposedly supposed to share, on the royalties or whatnot that was from Drake, being signed with his management company or whatnot. But anyway, long story short, he's saying he didn't get his money or he didn't get none of the just due that he was supposed to get. They completely cut him out the picture or whatnot. And Drake is in court. In the courts as well, with a little thing. He trying to get out of his contract, because he not making no money. He broke. And that's why I say, like, a lot of people be stressing, really trying to get in the game and trying to go hard to get in the game and whatnot, and just don't understand it's a lot that go into the business side of the game that you just don't understand, and all you seeing is the videos to where it's mainly just props. A lot of it is not theirs at first. They have to pay dues and make, sell a lot of records, man, to make that kind of money, to have those kind of things. Or it's other ways, but I ain't gonna get into all of that. But Drake going through it right now, man. His pockets hurting, man. And the thing is, man, when I was reading the article in billboardbiz.com, I'm sorry, I was reading the article, man, and it was just saying how his contract is just split too many ways, man. When I read the article, man, it's like, he signed to Cortez's management company, and then on the side of that, Cortez had a production company, which is Aspire as the little record company. So then he signed him with that deal, and then he took that contract that he had him on with Aspire, and then he went a deal with Young Money, and then in return, Young Money has his deal with Cash Money, and then Cash Money has this deal with Universal. So that's a lot of checks being cut before he see and cent. So it's like, no wonder he broke and no wonder he's stressing. But like, that's a lot of the things that cats don't really understand when people be coming to you and telling you, man, I can get you on, man. All you got to do is sign my management contract, sign with my little label or whatever the case may be. And at the same time, once they sign you to this thing, to their labels and to their management company and publishing company and promotion companies and whatever else company they want to call it, once they sign you to those papers, man, you locked in. And then all they gonna do is turn back around and go use Facebook and Twitter and the Google search engine and, to promote the same way that you would do, the same things that you can do, the same things you should do. Rick Ross, everybody, man, they own World Star Hip Hop, they own all of it. YouTube, you can go to YouTube, they upload videos, got their own pages. They on Twitter more than we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they have to use the same tools, man. So why not use it for yourself, man? Learn how to use the internet the same way they are using it. Ain't nobody buying records like they used to, man. It's only a selective few, man, and all of that's politics, man. Trust me. People don't have to buy music like that no more. We don't have, everything is live basically. As soon as a song get recorded, man, it's leaked on the streets one way or another, whether they want it to be out here or not, it's still gonna be out here. So it don't really matter, man. And Drake going through all those problems, man, when he could have just kept grinding. He had a little buzz in the beginning because I had heard about him. Not even from the Degrassi thing, but I had heard about him on the music side before I even knew that he was with Lil Wayne and Young Money, you know what I'm saying? So he could have kept grinding, man, and maybe he didn't understand the internet game at that time or whatnot, and maybe he just got hot. I don't really know how it happened on that end, but I know how it happened after he signed those papers, you know what I'm saying? And what happened is the reason why he in court right now trying to get out of his contracts or renegotiate his contracts or whatnot. And I already know how the game go because, like I said, man, I done been there, I done been through it, and I know how cats probably came to him. It was like, man, you either sign these papers, man, or ain't no deal. I mean, you know, Cortez had the connection with Lil Wayne and Young Money, cause that's his manager, you know, and he already partners with him, so he trying to create him a little cake out the thing too. You know, he got this little cat, you know what I'm saying? So in order for him to induct him into Young Money Records, you know, he had to sign over something to him. So that's why he signed his papers, and then he had the artist locked in, and then he go take those papers and negotiate those papers, you know, to Young Money. And in return, you know, Young Money already have their contract split out with Cash Money. Cash Money have their contract split out with Universal, so forth. So, man, another reason why you should get into online business, man, for your music or whatever else, man, is, you know, it's a lot more benefits in you for the long run, man. I mean, you could be making the same. I mean, it's people online right now, man, trust me, making more money than them cats that you watching on these videos and thinking them cats has got that money. I mean, you know, like cats like Meek Mills, you know, these cats is around money, you know, and in the circulation around money, they getting 40, 50, 60, $100,000 here and there. You know, if they don't fuck it up, they could save up and have a couple $1 million or whatnot. But the economy is so high and so fucked up, that's really like a nigga on the street. I mean, I'm sorry, you know, it's really like a brother on the street, you know what I'm saying, making, you know, a couple $1,000 doing his thing, and he hitting the club, buying his J's or whatnot. It's the same thing, man. So it's like, you might as well hustle your thing, man, yourself, because they all online just like you, man. They using all the things. And so that's another thing I would tell you, man. But we're gonna take another break right quick, man, and I'm gonna get back at you in a minute.
Jennifer Lopez, I Wanna Dance Again. Available on iTunes right now. Go by iTunes and download the new Jennifer Lopez album, the hit, I Wanna Dance Again. Available on iTunes, J-Lo.
If you're looking for affordable web hosting, go to HostGator.com or click the link below this post.
Style music, nigga.
You ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta like. You ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta like. We could fight or we could shoot. What you wanna do? Somebody better let him know he ain't dealing with no hoe. In that river he'll flow. What you wanna do and go? What you wanna slide?
All right, man, we're going to go on and close this thing on off right quick, you know. And like I was saying, though, earlier we was talking about how the game is moving from albums to apps, man. And it's due to technology, man. Technology won't stop. It's not going to stop. I mean, the game is going to change just like it changed from, like I said earlier, you know, from the cassettes to the CDs to the downloads. I'm pretty sure all us cats from back in the game, you know, was shook when the cassettes went out. You know, we refused to give up our cassettes, you know, and it's the same thing today. Cats refusing to give up the CDs and move on to the apps and to the more quicker accessible, you know, information, man. You got to be able to access this information as it's being processed, you know, so to speak, man. As soon as it hit the wire, man, you got to be able to, people have to be able to access it. So you have to be accessible to people like that. So you need these things. You need to be a part. You need a website. You need your own music app. You know, you need your own search engine marketing techniques. You know, you need to be writing articles. Like the thing I've been trying to tell cats, like today, man, you know, the way the technology have, man, it's like it's done leveled the playing field of the common man and corporate America. It's like it put corporate America on the same level as us, because they have to restructure the whole system that they used to operate by. You know, they have to restructure it now because of technology. Like, you know, the record companies, you know, could not monopolize the game and make all that money from selling all that high-ass equipment and selling all those records, and we buying all those records and buying all that equipment, man. You know, they can't do that nowadays, you know. Like, man, you get a computer, man, you can have any studio you want, the biggest studio, do all the effects, man. You can get plug-ins and drum kits, and man, you can get everything and just fly it into your computer, right into your software that you're working on, man. And it's endless, man. You can make your own album covers. As I say, you don't even have to worry about putting your album cover on papers and flyers, man. You know, create banners, you know what I'm saying, and create web pages and flyers for you know, not for a flyer to go out. You can print some out when you go and do shows or whatnot, but like, don't just go spend wild money on print, because paper is out. You feel me? Paper's out, man. Schools are closing down. Why you think schools are closing down? They not closing down for they ain't gonna teach no more. You know, everybody gonna be going to online classes, from online elementary to online college, you know, online cooking, online everything, you know, because in a couple of years, man, you know, machines is gonna be the main thing. Machines and software, man. If you ain't up on your machine and software, it's gonna be over. So, man, you know, this is it, man, for your boy, man. I had fun chopping it up with you, man. But go by CSINC Network.schoolswag.com, man, and check out them online tips, man. All right, I'm out, man. It's your boy 2 Grand.